James Robert Elliott here. I did want to do a quick video today just at the gym and wanted to talk to you about 5 things that'll help you overcome fear. And as you all know, you've probably heard false evidence appearing real. Fear, right? Well, yes, but it grips us so tightly sometimes. So what do we do? Well, for the first thing it's a cool one, expect the best even though you're fearing the worst, right? So you get what you focus on. You focus on great stuff in life, in a speech, in work, in anything, you get great stuff. You focus on the crap and all the bad stuff and money and people and what will people think or whatever, and you're going to get bad stuff, right? Life's full of both. So even though you expect, the best, it's going to make a big difference then instead of fearing the worst. Or even if you're fearing the worst, expect the best. Number 2, passion. Make your passion and your purpose so big that it squashes your fear. This is something I found very easy, very naturally to do, and not everyone does. But find your passion, and if you're not doing something that's passionate, or you're not passionate about what you're doing, maybe it's time to do something else. Food for thought. Next thing is experience. Obviously, get more experience doing things, because the more you experience, the more you do, the more you're going to have that competence that builds confidence. So the fear will kind of go out the window. So competence builds confidence, right? So take action, right? Next one is to just always be doing, like I just said, like taking action, exposure, experience, expose yourself, just do it, right? I can teach you all the NLP techniques in the world. We can do all kinds of cool stuff with timeline therapy and creating your future, yet you still have to do it. So expose yourself and do it. And yes, there'll be fear. I think I told my story months ago about how I went into the woods one night when I had this massive fear because of a trauma I experienced in the woods when I was younger, a massive fear of being in the woods at night. So I went in the woods at night, middle of the night, just a flashlight, me in the middle of the forest, and stayed there for an hour and a half. And wow, was I transformed when I came out. Now, you don't have to be that dramatic, but again, I was literally a transformed person when I came out. Do little things that scare you every day. Do things that make you uncomfortable every single day. And the next one would be, avoid making assumptions. Avoid assuming that just because one thing didn't work or someone says this or does this or reacts in this way, avoid assuming that's going to happen every single time. It might. Sure, it might. But avoid assuming that's going to happen every time. Avoid the assumptions. Avoid, oh, that's going to fail again, or this didn't work the first time. It may not work this time. No. Life's not like that. Life, yes, things happen. We can see patterns, right? But if we see patterns, maybe it's something to change in us or the way we're doing, speaking, marketing, presenting, communicating, which is where you could come take the NLP course, and that will transform your life in that regard as well. So that's the big thing. Avoid assuming that things will go the same way they did if it didn't work. I mean, failure is the mother of all teachers. There's no failure, there's only feedback. So some food for thought for you guys on some things, right? So again, have the passion, have the exposure, do the taking action, do the work on yourself. And again, focus on the best. Focus instead of all the things that could go wrong, as Tony Robbins says. What if we focus on all the things that could go right? Right? Instead of focusing and catastrophizing, focusing on all the crap in life, which our brain is actually designed to do, by the way. That's why the media loves it. That's why most news is negative, because it stimulates your brain, it gets your attention, and they can, sell commercials and they have viewership and audiences. If they talked about how the world was great all day long, I don't think a lot of people would watch, or they would click off very quickly. However, we become quickly obsessed with bad news. That's why it's addictive, and that's why people stay on bad news for so long. So those are my 5 tips to really look at to avoid fear, to get past your fears really, really quickly as well. That was a quick one today, 3 minutes, 45 seconds. I am James Robert Elliott, best-selling international author, speaker, and trainer. Feel free to connect, www.unleashyourpower.com, james@unleashyourpower.com. Check out my book, amazon.com. It's called Unleash Your Power. And until next time, go have your best day ever. Be powerful, be strong, and go take action. Get out of the head, into the heart. It is, as the saying goes, the longest journey you'll ever take. However, out of the head, out of the analyzation, the overanalyzation, the worrying, the wondering, and just be in action. Just move your body, be in your body, focus in your body, and take action. Take care. Next time, I'm James Robert Elliott. Go have your best day.